Yeah.
It's only right that I address this. Gotta be in it to win it.
I never come lame, type killing in the game.
I get busy. It's only right that I address this.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, we have a very special guest. We have one, the Godfather, also known as the Godfather of hip-hop in Yemen. Ladies and gentlemen, A.J Al-Hajaji. So, how do you do today?
Doing alright, Dave.
It's good to see you too, man. Well, to start off, what exactly is hip-hop to you?
Actually, this is nice. Today, this is the beginning of hip-hop. Everything you guys are doing here today, it's a historical moment to me, you know. It's like when they look back 10, 20 years, 30 years from now, you guys are the ones that brought hip-hop to Yemen, you know what I'm saying? And hip-hop is my life. You know, I've been doing this for a lot of years now, 10, 15 years. And I'm working on my 5th CD right now.
Can you tell us more about your CD?
Yeah, it's called Biladi, and what I'm trying to do is introduce Yemen to hip-hop the way I put it together, and introduce the world to Biladi. So, you know, I use a lot of Arab artists, Hussein Mahib, girl named Haifa Hamid, she can sing too. D. Ali's on there, Kunal and Ahmed Sheba, and samples of Ayub Badish, and, you know, try to get some traditional music and mix it with hip-hop and something that they can relate to.
We would like to see your point of view on the kids that are coming up right now. For example, you have Jabba Jams, you have D.O.B., you have R.O.B., you have other artists. Like, what do you think
Sanabani
of them?
Boys,
Sanabani Boys,
S19, all you guys.
What do you think of them, and what do you think, like...
Actually, I'm so proud that you guys are carrying the torch, just like I'm passing the torch to you guys, you know, and at any point you guys need anything, you know, information, how to do what, you know, you need some help, that's what I'm here for though, you know, because I know I'm not going to keep doing this forever. I say that and might be doing hip-hop at 100 if I live that long, you know, but, you know, eventually you're going to have to pass the torch, so all you can do is pass that knowledge, whatever it is, you know, in the studio, outside the studio, on stage, you know, if we have guests, kid from Russia, kid from Oman, kid from whatever, you know, we have to welcome them here to Yemen and let them know that we have, you know, class and pride and, you know, put on a decent show at the same time, and hopefully it grows into something not just in Yemen but in the Middle East, throughout the Middle East. And you know, if you've noticed, if you watch MTV Arabia or whatever, there's no hip-hop artist
That's very true.
that has risen above the rest.
That's very true.
You know, everybody's just thrown in a pile. So we're hoping that, you know, this CD, you know, cream rises to the top.
Hopefully.
So, you know, and if not from me, then maybe from one of you guys.
Definitely.
D. Ali, Zaid, S19, Adam Shanamani, Brian Sanabani, you know, whatever. You guys are doing so much. Not only are you doing just music, you know, it's dance, arts, painting, roller skating, you know, you're taking it to a whole new level and finding something for the youngsters to do besides chewing grass all day, you know?
Well, I've noticed in most of your music, you tend to talk about how Yemen is not as the media makes it seem, you know? You basically talk about, like, in your music, I've actually heard you talk about the beautiful side of Yemen, the beautiful side of Arabia, not just Yemen. You don't portray Yemen alone. You portray pretty much the entire Middle East. So, like, what do you think? How do you think other people view,
You know,
like, to your music? What do you? How do people accept your music at first?
well, see, there's two sides to every story. Right? When you're in the States, they listen to a unique beat with a catchy phrase, and that catches them. And in the United States, there's no mizmar. So when they hear a mizmar with a fat kick drum and a bass, you know, it's something different. But in Yemen, they analyze every word that you say. And, you know, a lot of times everybody's up here saying nigga this, nigga that, whatever, you know, and they get the wrong idea, you know. It's like, you know what I mean? You know, the pants, you're sagging, you know, and I tried to rent venues so I could bring a lot of hip-hop artists where they can have like open mic, but they refused once they heard it was hip-hop because the negative press that hip-hop gets, you know, they're thinking, oh, they're gonna be coming here with their pants halfway down their butt and they're gonna bring girls and they're gonna do this and smoke blunts and, you know what I mean? And see, and that's what I'm trying to, I don't know, introduce them to another side of hip-hop. You know, the side that they don't see. And see, right now, hip-hop is clean. You know, we're not, you know, there's no negative side to it just yet. And see, that's why I'm trying to put out a clean CD, put out something where I'm not talking about all the negativity. You know, I might talk about some negativity that goes on in Yemen, but I'm trying to find the goodness in, you know, our country. And when you take it like through a historical point of view, you know, when you take it like the Yutarish, Biladi, Bilad al-Yaman and all this, then all of a sudden the people that don't listen to hip-hop will listen to it. That's very true. Because it's something they can relate to. When you get a girl that can sing too, it's like, wow, you know, and then boom, you ease the rap in there, and then they'll pay attention to what you have to say. But when you come out there and it's, you lost them, you know?
Well, besides that, what are the biggest difficulties you faced as a rapper in Yemen when, let's say, you try to make a concert?
That's it.
And no support? Or...
See, when it was the Merkaz al-Thaqafa, you know, Asmat al-Thaqafa here in Yemen.
Yes.
Asmat al-Thaqafa, they were like the culture capital of the world, so they should accept a lot of different, you know, music, different bands and all that, but they didn't, because they didn't understand Yemen. They didn't understand rap, they didn't understand hip-hop. And when I let them hear the song Yemen, they were like, هذا خطرية. خطرية, in other words, bullshit, you know? It's not Arabic, it's not English, it's not, you know, instead of saying, wow, it's Arabic and English, they're like, no, لا أوقعت يمني ولا أوقعت مليكي, يعني ربشتهن, cocktail.
You confused them.
Yeah, and they got lost, they were like, what the hell, you know? And it's like, well, damn, you know. And then through the French Culture Center, we had concerts. And all of a sudden, when they gave me that first shot and they seen the, you know, response, wow, we should call this guy back. And then every year they started calling me back and things got a little bigger and a little better.
Well, me and Sheikh himself, like, we were trying to work on a concert for like over 7 years. I'm sorry, 7 years. 20 years.
For a long
we were
time.
working for a very long time to actually get the acceptance, and it took us plenty of contacts. It took us plenty of work, so much work, and eventually we like ended up with the concert, and we don't even have one sponsor. Everything that's gonna happen in the concert is basically done by Sheikh himself, with a little help from me, alright, with a little help from, you know, but no financial support, no whatsoever.
Well, I'll tell you what, Save Sana'a, I had the opportunity to get in there. There's only 7 artists in all of Yemen that are gonna be in this month-long concert. And I'm one out of 7 Yemenis, you know, and I'm bringing the hip-hop side. And so, when they settle on a date, they should let me know by Thursday. You guys are more than welcome to come. And once you see that there's a positive response, you know, from the hip hop show, then you can present, you know, your ideas and see if you can get some sponsors. You know, if you need to put it on posters or put it, you know, or come up there and speak live or whatever, you know, you can use me as your springboard to whatever you want to do. You know, and then, you know, that's how we got to do this. We got to help each other so we can get ahead, you know?
Definitely. And, alright, man. Thank you so much, though. Alright, take care, man.
Might have to.
You'll break my heart, I'll be there beside.
She said, don't break my heart.
You'll break my heart, I'll be there beside.
She said, don't break my heart.